All right, first, this is the create account with just nothing, and then I submit it, and you get all these error messages. Now fill it up halfway. Half of the errors go away, and there's still half the error messages here. Now we're just gonna do everything. And it just completes it. Bum, bum, bum. And then now I'll describe it. Now I'll describe the code. So this is it. So I created a container so I could put everything in it, and then created a div class with a row just to make it centered. And then I have column so I could create this all in a column. And then each has their own class. And then they have a label uh, for each form and a input for each of the form variables, which is username, password, email, street, city, state, zip, and phone. And for username, I did not put a div ID for an error message because a username could be anything. And then for each of them, it's repeating. So there's a label for each. There's an input type. And there's a div ID. And then each of them has their own name, like password error, email error, street error. And this is just to give feedback to see if the inputs are not corresponding with what should be in there. And then I'll show you the JavaScript function that I used. So I just put it all into one function to validate it. And then you declare declare each variable. And then you get it using document.getElementID. And then you have it for each variable form element. And then this is just an if statement for the passwords to see if the password's valid. If it is valid, it if it's valid, it blocks the error message and it says uh is valid is false, else uh it's invalid and it displays the message. And it does that for each of the form elements. And that is my code for this. Bum, bum, bum.